Hi, Pisces. This is Just with your July 2016 monthly reading. I hope you guys are enjoying the beginnings of your July so far. Let's get into your reading. So, I see that there could have been some jealousy, perhaps, could have been some lies. There could have been an offer that was given and then retracted. Let's get into your career aspect and money. For my Pisces, some of you could have gotten an offer, okay, or there's a delay in there being some type of offer coming to my Pisces, okay. New beginnings are afoot. The challenge is them actually manifesting. I feel like some of you sense it. It's here, it's coming. You definitely are, I feel, a ways away from the stuckness that was going on for a lot of my Pisces, okay. There is this opportunities and new opportunities, new beginnings, but again, the challenge is going to be to actually get it to manifest, to get the proposal, to have someone say, okay, here you go. There's going to be some delays in that, or that's going to be a bit challenging for you this month. I do still see that. Despite that, you guys are very happy. Some of you don't be too pie in the sky. You do have Neptune transiting your sign, so don't try to glamorize a situation and make it more than what it is. See things for what they really are. Others of you, I feel, are just really in a good place. I think that mentally you guys are knowing that, hey, I'm the manifester of my destiny. The Lord has given me free will, and therefore I'm able to make things happen on my own accord. That I feel alone with that happy-go-lucky, optimistic energy and attitude that you're taking this month in July is going to relinquish any bounds and, any boundaries that you've set up for yourselves, any chains. They're going to be broken. They already are broken because now you guys are taking on more of an optimistic energy and attitude. And I think it's because you definitely can feel and sense that good things are afoot for you guys. Maybe it's not in its reality realm, but in the worldly realm, but you guys are already up in the ethers anyway. That's where you truly dwell. So when you start to see things manifest in those ethers, then you already know that it's a matter of time before it hits down on earth, right? So you are taking the sit and wait approach. I'm going to say be mindful of that for my Pisces out there that are looking for work, that's looking for a new opportunity, looking for a client base. Be proactive, guys. I know I said last week that you guys were taking on a fire energy. Definitely keep that going throughout this month in July. Do not sit back and rest on your laurels thinking that opportunities are just going to create itself, or you've done the work, now let me sit back. No, continue to do the work, continue to be out there, continue to put yourself out there. Check your emails, double check voice messages, double check voice messages. Make sure that you are getting all of the messages that you need to receive, because I can see that some of you will be regretting that you've missed a message, that you've missed some type of connection. So don't be so focused on one situation to manifest that you're missing all of the possibilities that are out there. Put yourself out there, guys. Spread yourself thin, if you will. Don't just focus on one avenue, one client base, one business, one job. Put yourself out there, okay? Because definitely opportunities are going to come and your rewards are going to be granted to you, and they're coming soon. Now, I see that external to you for those of my Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with people that are feeling like they just don't have the strength to go on. Some of you may be dealing with, be careful with these victimization type of people, these self-victimized people, as I call them, people that just feel like, I don't have the strength. Be careful with those people. If you have the strength, they do too. Tell them, try to, give them the best advice as you can, but don't be a martyr, okay, if you will. I feel like some people that you're dealing with, particularly on the workplace, they may not have what it takes to get certain things done. Okay, they may not be necessarily using their best attributes to get things done. Some people could just be acting downright nasty at the workplace. Some people that you encounter could just be acting downright nasty. You could be dealing with some people that energies are going up and down and up and down. Okay, when the heat is on, some people just turn to mush and they're unable to fight the good fight when the heat is on. So if you're dealing with a very high paced, very high intensity, stressful work environment, and maybe this is a peak period for you guys, or you've just gotten a new set of clients or a big account that's coming in, or you have to make a big presentation, make sure that particularly if you're dealing with Leos in the work sphere, make sure that they have their head on right, and that because go back and listen to the Leo readings, guys. Definitely if you're working with a Leo. I'll get into love in a minute, but go back and listen to the Leo reading, because they really are kind of going through it this July. So be mindful of that. Some of your Leo counterparts, colleagues could not be up to snuff this July. Do not hand over to them projects that you may be questioning their ability to effectively handle. I do see that there's going to be some things revealed to you guys. Be very mindful of your dreams. I feel like your dreams are going to be so telling. I feel like your intuition is going to be on fire. So much is going to be revealed to my Pisces in this month of July. I'm trying to think. Capricorn as a Pisces, Capricorn is in your 11th house. So you may be finding out a lot of stuff about friends. If you have Leos that are friends of yours, they may be telling you things that you never thought, that you never heard from them. They may be laying their burdens down to you that you're just like in a state of shock. But there could be some real strong revelations that are being made for you guys in the month of July. So look out for that. I see that some of you, again, going back to that circumstance and situation where you're just waiting and you're so focused on this one thing that you're waiting, there could be a feeling as though you've missed an opportunity. You're missing a lot of opportunities, and then being regretful or fearing that you're going to miss the opportunity if you continue to wait. I say be proactive. Absolutely, guys. And I would say definitely take people up on all other offers. Don't just focus on this one situation, because, hey, your opportunities can come from a lot of different areas, and you can still get to know people and make contacts and get yourself out there, because you never know. Even though it may not manifest right now, let's say you're focusing on this one opportunity, but then you start to spread yourself out there and start going on other interviews, and even if you have a job, but then you're saying, hey, this thing came available, and I've always kind of wondered, what it would be like working here or being with this company or doing this type of work. And you put yourself out there, you meet with them, and you may say, right now, no, but another opportunity that comes around, but you may find and gain really great contacts. So just really see it in a positive way. Do not pass up opportunities, guys. The outcome, victory, success is coming. I feel like it's not definitely going to be long-term happening. This is going to happen. I feel like this waiting period, I feel like you guys have been waiting. I don't feel like, now you're just going to be starting to wait. I feel like you guys have been waiting. For some of you, you have just started to wait. A lot of you, I feel, though, you've been waiting for quite some time, and now, it's your time to shine. Okay. If you have colleagues that's not up to snuff and that is underperforming and not able to carry the weight in a pressure cooker type of environment, make sure that you step up to the plate, guys. Don't sit back and wait for them to fall, or don't sit back and just wait to see, if the situation is going to turn out right. Step up to the plate. Try to, again, carry on that fire energy, because you do see what happens at the end with that fire energy. Success and victory is yours. Now, I see here that someone, there will be some type of offer that comes in, but maybe for some of you, again, with those offers, going back to that 4 of Cups, some of you may be getting those offers and then realizing, what, we're not, no, this is not going to be a good match for me. Or you guys are realizing that, either the company or you, or if you are looking for someone external to come to your business, you may be finding a lot of people. Maybe you want to offer and give an offer to someone. They could start working there, and then you find out, no, not a good idea. So if I were you, if I were hiring external, I would temp. some people, if you have the option to do an internship or do a probationary period or some type of fellowship or something like that, where you're not locked into anything, I would do that first, because you might find yourself having to terminate the agreement with that person or with the company. Now, as it relates to love, I see that for some of you guys, some of you are dealing with some jealousy. Some of you have made offers that you now want to retract. I feel some of you are actually telling lies and trying to romance someone when you're not being sincere. And others of you are just doing too much emotionally, saying too much, being overly emotional, and not being stable at all in your past, actually. I feel like some of you are possibly retracted an offer and saying, okay, I don't really want to go down this road. Actually, I thought I did, but now I don't. Now you're looking for a new opportunity. You're like, okay, so, now I'm open to a new person, new circumstances, new situation. Some of you could have had a disagreement with someone. There could have been someone that pulled back from you. But now there's an opportunity for some of you to start again over, or to just start new and fresh with someone else. The problem is going to be for there to be an actual proposal so for some of my Pisces in love, there could be this dichotomy of, yes, I'm open to someone new, but to actually find the right person, that's a challenge. Or to actually put myself out in a social environment where I'm around like-minded people, and I'm again in an environment where there's people that I find value in, could be a challenge. Okay. I feel like overall you're happy with yourselves. You're not necessarily, dying to be in a relationship. For those of my Pisces that are single, for those of you that's in a relationship, there may be a challenge with you guys kind of starting new in a way that is meaningful. Okay, you're trying to start anew, but it's going to take some time before it becomes really solid. So you could have just met someone after kind of leaving someone else alone. You could have just met someone, but it's not solid yet. You haven't yet said, okay, I would like to take this to the next level, or waiting for the person to officiate a relationship. Okay. Although I feel like you definitely feel hopeful that, yes, this is where we're headed. We're heading that direction. Again, be mindful. Don't make it out to be this perfect thing that it's not. I feel like this situation, though, does not have you stuck or trapped. You're very clear on what it is. So that's great to see. I feel like with Neptune being reversed right now is working in your benefit for my Pisces as it relates to love. I don't feel like any of you are feeling trapped and stuck. You are living life on your own terms. For those of you that's in something new and fresh, I feel like you're seeing it for what it is. You realize that it's going to take time, even though some of you really, to some extent, are idealizing the situation, but some of you really do feel that, what, this is something real and this is going in a really good direction, and I'm willing to take the time that it needs to take to get to where we want it to be. But in that, that releases this feeling stuck, feeling trapped, no longer feeling as though you have lost power, but you have all power and control over the situation. Because I feel as time goes on, everything that I feel that you have been waiting for, wanting to get down to the bottom is going to be revealed to you. I feel like some people are going to just really be expressing themselves to the point of like you can't believe it. Like, some people are just not going to be carrying this strong facade of like, I'm just going to tell you just the right word. I'm going to tell you just the right thing. I have control over this whole situation. I feel like some people are literally going to lose control over themselves emotionally and just lose it and just spill their guts. Comment below if you can relate to this, especially toward the end of the month as the energies has time to manifest. Comment below, guys. Let me know if this is your situation, because I do feel like for some of you, it's like you've been waiting to really find out what's going on with this person, or for it to become something like set something real, and I feel that definitely that is going to be happening for you guys as time goes on. Things will be revealed to you, and I feel like this person is going to be like, again, not able to have the facade anymore. They're not going to have the control over the situation. I feel like the tables have turned. If you guys are dealing with a Leo, I feel like this person is going to really now be in the receiving chair, if you will. Like, you guys are going to be the ones in control, and then they're going to have to be the one that's not in control. But be very careful. For some of these Leos, they could just be totally out of control. Okay, out of control. So be careful with that. Now I see here that there is external to you guys. So for my Pisces that's in a relationship, I feel if you've had some hiccups along the way in a relationship and now you guys are trying to get back on track and make things work, there's going to be some sharing of things. There's just some insights that you're going to get about how things happen, why things happen, what part you played and the other person played in the situation. And I feel like you're going to really take the time to you're going to be patient enough to allow the situation to manifest again as it needs to, particularly if you're dealing with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. I feel like it's going to take some time. Now, you're hoping, or really, I feel like this is more of a fear than a hope. You're fearing that you're not necessarily going to get what you want. You know, you're fearing that it's going to take forever for this person to actually come to you and to humble themselves and really tell you how they feel. Okay. But eventually you're going to be sitting like a peacock and you're going to get exactly what you want. And you're going to be very, very happy because you know that this situation is finally yours. The person could possibly be coming to you and revealing a lot to you and giving you love and affection. Be very careful for some of my Pisces that's dealing with other water signs. I feel that you could be getting a lot of attention from other water signs, but there's not going to be a real connection with you and other water signs. Okay, so Scorpio, Pisces, such as yourself, or Cancers. Consequently, there could also be just a person you feeling like you've gained some type of victory. Maybe you have come back into someone's life, or they've come back into your life again, going back to this Leo. And you know, now with this person having I feel to some extent, to me, it's a humbling experience. For others of you, I feel like there's going to be, like, this person is going to humble themselves. They're not going to be sitting here acting like they are, you know, the best thing since white bread. Like, they are going to humble themselves. But I feel it's because they're at a low point in their life. They're in a low point, you know. So is it authentically them? And if they're going to come to you and try to now get in your good graces, now that they lack confidence, they don't even have the strength to go on to some extent, and maybe they're looking for you once again, Pisces, the healer, to heal them to some extent. I feel like eventually it's not going to be a really good connection because the person is not coming to you in an authentic sort of way, especially if someone is coming and they're not in their best form, but you're in a better form than they are. That suggests to me that that person is looking for you to heal them. That person is looking for you to make things better. And then, you know how that goes. A lot of times once they're in a better place, then it's like, okay, thanks. It's like, you know, it's like you're the hospital. You know, they're going to the emergency room. Okay, so it's like once, you know, they're all banged up and bruised up, their ego is all messed up, possibly from someone else or a certain circumstance or losing some money or something. Their ego has taken a hit. Then they want to come to you and help nurse them back together. And then once they have their full strength again, it's like, okay, now I'm back off to the races with someone else. Thanks. So be mindful of that, guys, because I feel like in time, as long as you allow the time to happen, definitely by the mid of the month, things are going to be coming out of the woodworks. Things are going to be revealed to you left and right. So that is what I have for my Pisces. I hope that just resonates with you guys. Thumbs up. Definitely comment below. Some of you this will resonate with right now, and others of you may not even see it until the end of the month. It always helps to come back at the end of the month and listen to the reading again, particularly when it's a monthly reading. When it's weekly readings, I don't see why you would, it's usually that energy right then and there that I'm focusing on. But with a monthly reading, this reading could definitely resonate more as you get to the end of the month. So go back and listen to it again to see if any of this resonates. To make sure if there's a Leo that's in your life, or if there's people in the work sphere, if you need to get a refresher of exactly what the energies out there are telling you, then come back at the end of the month, because I would love to hear in the comment section below how this relates to you guys. But for those of you who have yet to subscribe, because I will be back next week with another one. Take care, guys.